Hi, welcome back to my RC channel. And this time we come back to this LDRC LD2801 drift car again. From the previous episode, I have test run this car and found that the running effect is not so perfect, since I found that this car is without any suspension. And on the other hand, I tried to modify this car with this board. This board is also from the LDRC. The reason is I don't want to keep so many remote controller, and if I can modify this car with this board, so I can just use the same remote controller. Yes, this one. This board you can separately bought from the AliExpress, and remember that this one is incorporated with a gyro. And if you want to use this board, remember you have to order the 2S version, because this board is running with a 2S battery. And with a 2S version, you will come with a 2S battery, so it's no need to buy another 2S battery, because if you order the 1S version, it will come with just a 1S battery. But later I changed my mind, since this board is originally come with the 118 series, of which that's a rear-wheel drive drift car. So this board actually is a 3-in-1 board: the ESC, the receiver, as well as the gyro. And although the performance of the onboard gyro is not so perfect for a rear-wheel drift car, I changed my mind that I want to keep this board for another rear-wheel drive radio car modification. And since I don't want to keep so many radio controller, I still want to modify the LD2801 with another receiver, of which I have the radio controller already. So I changed my mind to the DumboRC. Yes, this is the 2801 chassis. And now I changed the board of this car with another receiver, the DumboRC. This is a 6-channel receiver. And of course, if you use this DumboRC receiver, you have to buy a ESC separately. This is a brush ESC. So the connection is the motor is connecting to the brush ESC, and the ESC will connect again to the receiver. And since this 2801 has an independent servo, I can connect and modify with another receiver. So now I can throw away the original radio controller and control this car with the DumboRC radio controller. And one more tips. Originally, this board, this LDRC board, is equipped with an internal gyro. And with this DumboRC receiver, this receiver is also equipped with an internal gyro. Yes, this is the DumboRC gun type radio controller. And with this controller, you can control the level of the gyro through this lock. And for another modification, yes, you can see that I redecorated this original LD2801 car shell with the Porsche Martin water label. Frankly, I don't use this car shell for the LD2801, because originally my purpose is just for this car shell. I have equipped this car body on a wheel toy chassis, and I have modified this wheel toy chassis into a counter-steering 4-wheel drive machine. I will come back to this car and later. So after my modifying this LD2801, I use another car body. Yes, this one. This is an alternative Curso bodies. For this Mini Cooper car body, it got a wheelbase of 102 mm, just the same of the LD2801. Originally, the 2801 got a small tongue for fitting, but it's not big enough, so I modified a bit. And now I can easily fit this chassis into the car body. So after modification, let us see how the performance of this car. From the previous episode, I have said that the performance of the cars is not so perfect. It can drift, but you can't precisely control the drift path. But after modifying it using with the other receiving board, especially with a better gyro, and you can find now the car is drifting in a better way. And now you can precisely control the drift path. Small circle, big circle, and you can easily change direction. And for the prices, you can buy any brush ESC from the AliExpress. No need to be expensive. Even just $1 to $3 is okay. And for the receiver, this is a 6-channel, and you can try to lower the cost with a 4-channel receiver. And of course, you have to got this radio controller first, and then you can use the same brand receiver. And for this receiver, of which incorporate with an internal gyro, the price is just around $8. And anyway, if you don't want to modify with another receiver or ESC, still you have to add a gyro to have a better performance. Here at the end, do you see this car is beautiful? As I said before, I have modified this wheel-type-based drift car into a counter-steering drift machine. I will come back to this car next episode. Thank you very much.